Hello and welcome to the channel and to my temporary workshop. Today we're going to upgrade the front end on the good old Transalp. I've bought some new springs and that should hopefully be a big improvement. I've got these suckers here from Andriani in Italy, and they are like set up for someone my weight, that's 90 to 100 kilograms. And in this box comes yeah, I don't know if you can see here. Whoop. Two nice springs and 4 spacers, 2 spacers for each, so that should give us like 3 different options. So let's go ahead and start the work. Let's see if we can get these ones off without breaking them. Drain the oil. Yeah, just take these suckers off so the oil drains a bit easier. Off with the end caps here. Whoop. Lovely old oil is leaving, and I think it was due for a change. It looks all green and disgusting. So I'm putting in this fork oil, 10 weight manual, the cheapest stuff I could get, and then we'll see if the viscosity is right. Maybe play around with that. Spacers. Washers or disc. And the oil springs. So the old springs are out and the new ones are here. So see, this is the original Transalp spring. Oh god damn it. Let's see. 569 millimeters. Whoops. And the new Italian stallion spring, 580. So is that 11 millimeters longer? Yeah, just about that. Old, new. So I'm not sure if you can see anything at all. Let me just hold this one better. This is the original Transalp spring. It's something like 4.9 millimeters. And the super spring from Italia, it is 5.2 millimeters in diameter. So 0.3 millimeters thicker. And a bit longer. It's already gonna be real good. So overall length of the spring package, the old one is 610, including 610 millimeters, including the washer and the spacer. The new one is, well, with the big spacer it's 620. With both spacers it's 640. And with the little one it's 600. So I'm thinking we put the small spacer away and then we go for 620 versus 610. So 10 millimeters more preload. So here is a new spring. I'm guessing it's going with the tight wound end at the top, but I mean it'll probably figure it out. And then we put in the spacer disc, voila, and then we put in the biggie here, and then and then put on the caps. But I'll just let it drain a little more before I put in new oil and stuff. I'm gonna change to the speedo drive, but I already did a tutorial for the speedometer drive on the channel, so you can find that elsewhere, so I won't waste your time with that. So we're ready to put in the plugs at the bottom of the fork. We're gonna give them just a little bit of hydraulic sealant, so they don't leak and we don't have to tighten them like crazy. Where do we have the camera? Here. Just a little drop. Like that. So we're ready to put in some fork oil. I think it's specified to be 550 milliliters. And I think we'll try to go for something like that. Let's hope the measurements on the bottle are accurate. So we put in like... So I'm ready to put in the plugs here. We'll just give them some tractor grease also, so they're not so tight next time we have to remove them. And basically I just take this long thingy, put this one here, and then I press down and turn. Then it should be straightforward. And it's as easy as that. Be careful not to cross thread the plugs, because then you'll have a problem. So the front end is done, and all right, we just want to check. It's definitely more firm. I only put in the big spacers, so I think we're on the right track. I'll just need to tighten up the rear before we go for a test ride. So the rear was way too soft. That won't work. Very firm front end and very soft rear end. The front springs have been changed and new oil, and the rear has been tightened up. I haven't measured the sag like in centimeters. I think it's still a bit on the large side. It's probably 30 millimeters or something without the rider. But I think a test ride will reveal if we've made any improvements. So the bike is ready for testing, and someone is really excited to see how it goes. So let's take it out on the trails. So here are first impressions of the Italian racing springs. And I tightened up the rear shock several turns because it was almost like a chopper. And definitely the bike feels more firm, but let's see how it goes when we get to the bumpy stuff. It's still a Transalp suspension, so it won't be like a KTM. So, and I took out the DB killer for the Dominator, so can get some true V-twin sound. Say one thing, it's not worse than it was before. Definitely the front end is much better. So, and I'm not sure about oil and stuff. Put in like just over half a liter, but I didn't really have a good measuring cup, so speedometer works again. That's great. Yeah. It's a great old bike. Still lots of water here. Wow. I don't know if the odometer gives it any power, but it definitely feels like it. Still have a lot of water, but by now the old springs, they would have bottomed out several times, and the oil I took out of the forks, it fucking looked like motor oil. It was not very thin, so you never know. Anyway, it feels like a worthwhile upgrade. I can't remember what the springs were. It was about 140 euros or something. And on the website they said that you could like order them for the size guy you were, but I'm thinking maybe it's the same springs, so then you can just add spacers. I'm not sure, but it feels good for my weight, and I'm around 95. Maybe 100 when I've had dinner. Yeah. Definitely worthwhile. This old bike can even wheelie a bit. So let's try a bit of bumpy stuff. No bottoming out. It's great. Still a bit stiff. Could maybe have gone for a light oil. But I think next investment will be a real shock. Whoop. Fuck man, V-twin sounds nice. This may be the road I've been looking for to the Shinku or something. Let's give it a try. Or Smirnensi. Yeah, of course it's the 31st of January, but in southern Bulgaria you have some quite good riding days, even in winter. So it's not this nice weather every day. We have had lots of snow and stuff. Oh my god. Ah, lots of bushes. It still has some power, it's all about. Should have it turned on my phone and recorded this track, but now I'm riding and having fun. Where are we? I think I've been here before. On a walk, maybe. Whoop, lots of branches. Wow. Yeah, I did climb that mountain with one of my friends. So this way it goes to Smirnensi, I'm quite sure. And here is a small stream, let's see if we can pass it. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see, how do the pros do? Oh, there's a branch there. They just kind of hammer it. Wow. Let's just enjoy. Okay, hammer it. Right across this field. Wow. Andriani Springs. Yes, sir. Can definitely recommend that. It's probably the cheapest upgrade. have had a rear view camera there. Oh, these old Alps. Fucking hell. One upgrade I would like was motocross clutch lever. This one I have to like get off the handlebars to use it. Not really good. Let's see if we can get up here. So last time I was here, it was in a four-wheel drive car in late summer, and everything was totally dry. But this time of year, it's totally slippery. Take the center. Much more controllable now, the bike, even for an old fart. Yeah. Ah, my arm's very pumped. I think we have a can we get the sensor here? Oh, really sinks in. I should probably just go flat out, then there'll be no problem. I think that's Minency over here. This little ride, probably 4 or 5 kilometers. I think it's 15 by the road. This part. Wow! One day I'll crash, that's for sure. It's just waiting to happen. It's pretty plowed up. So this is Smirnense. Sit down a bit. Sheep. Let's find a good place to get a cigarette and water. Whoop! Suspension upgrade, yeah. Typical little Bulgarian village. A shepherd and a sheepdog. And a lot of Niva. We have quite a few of them down here. That's a fucking awesome car. But a bad gas mileage, but awesome car. Yeah. I mean, it's actually like getting a new bike with the springs. Little reservoir. There we have it, Smirnense. Let's just some Bulgarian speed bumps because they're pretty sharp. So here we have one. Oh, much easier. Not plush or super good, but much better. Let us just to conclude the review of my new and lovely suspension, visit one of the local reservoirs up here, have a cigarette and call it a day. Drying out now. Oh yeah, so much better. So much more better. Okay, so dear fellow Transalpists, this is a great investment. Buy new front springs, it really changes the bike. It goes from quite a softie to off-road beast.